Donald Trump says the United States will continue to hit Iran tonight. Donald Trump says the United States is going to continue with their strikes on Iran tonight, and the strikes are going to continue. This is what Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social account a few hours ago, saying the US is going to continue hitting on Iran. He also went further to say Iran's Navy, their Air Force, their radar, their air defense, in fact, all forms of their defense are gone. They have completely obliterated them. Iran is not left with anything. This is what Mr. Tarif said. He did not only end there. Donald Trump said, in the nearest future or any time from now, they are going to take over the Kharg Island. So the United States is planning to take over the Kharg Island and other Iran's oil infrastructures anytime from now. If you know the Kharg Island is Iran's richest oil island. This island is very rich, and if you take this Kharg Island from Iran, Iran will not be left with anything because this is their richest island. It is very rich with oil and gas. So Donald Trump says the United States is going to take over the Kharg Island and other Iranian oil infrastructures, and they will be in total control over those areas, just like what they did with Venezuela. Read it for yourself. This is what Donald Trump said today. I'm not the one who is coming up with these stories. This is what Donald Trump posted a few hours ago, that they are going to take over the Kharg Island and every oil refinery and infrastructure belonging to Iran, just like what they did with Venezuela. So he said they did a brilliant job in Venezuela and they are going to do the same thing with Iran. This is what Donald Trump said a few hours ago. He also told the media today that he is going to continue striking Iran to put pressure on Iran. So according to Donald Trump, he wants to continue with his strikes against Iran so that he can put pressure on Iran to make a deal with him. So this is his strategy. Donald Trump believes that if he launch multiple strikes on Iran, if he continue hitting at Iran, the Iranian leaders might change their mind, or they will change their mind to make a deal with Donald Trump. This is his strategy. So this is what Donald Trump thinks. Now, Donald Trump also came out a few days ago, was it yesterday, and claimed that the United States has been stealing oil from Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. He said the United States has taken millions of barrels of oil from Iran. Iran recently discovered it, but they have been stealing oil from Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. This is what Donald Trump said. Now, this is just to tell you that the war is about oil and gas. This is what Donald Trump has been fighting for. It's not about any nuclear enrichment. It's not about any nuclear weapon, as Donald Trump had claimed from the beginning of this conflict. It was all about oil. In fact, most Democrats have accused Donald Trump of the oil that he seized from Venezuela. They claim that since Donald Trump sold that oil, he hasn't given any account about the money he made from that oil he seized from Venezuela. So Donald Trump is doing the same thing, or he is planning to do the same thing with Iran. Iran, on the other side, continue to respond to every strike launched by the United States. In fact, Kuwait and Bahrain are going through a lot. Kuwait and Bahrain are facing a lot of strikes. Iran has gone after the Ali Al Salem Air Base in Kuwait, and also the Al Jabba Base in Kuwait, and also the Sheikh Issa Air Base in Bahrain. So these are the United States air bases that Iran has targeted in the last few hours. Now, this is what Iran is doing. Any air base that the United States is launching strikes from, that's where Iran is targeting. This is what Iran is doing right now, which means the strikes that the United States CENTCOM, the United States Central Command, is launching on Iran. The strikes are coming from Bahrain and Kuwait and also Jordan. So these are the air bases that Iran has targeted in the last few hours. Donald Trump also said today that to the media, he said Iran has been playing him like a football. Donald Trump said Iran has been playing him like a football, and Iran thought he is the most foolish president in the history of the United States. So that's why Donald Trump is very angry. He said Iran has been playing him like a football. That is why Iran will act as if they want to reach a deal with him. Then in the next minute, everything will collapse. So this is what Donald Trump said today. So he believes that if he continues hitting Iran, they will be compelled to make a deal or to agree to his conditions. So one thing you should understand is that Donald Trump is after Iran's oil. It's no longer about Iran's nuclear enrichment. Even though Donald Trump will claim that, oh, Iran should not own a nuclear weapon. Iran is not supposed to own a nuclear weapon. But he came out and made it clear that his intentions are to take over the Kharg Island and also take over Iran's oil refineries and also infrastructures. The war continues. Take your chair, sit back, and enjoy the war. This is what Donald Trump wants. Iran also responded by totally closing the Strait of Hormuz. So even though Iran is launching these strikes targeting the United States air bases in the Gulf region, Iran has also closed the Strait of Hormuz. So the Strait of Hormuz is totally closed. No ship or tanker can have access to the Strait of Hormuz. So the war has started again. In fact, this time Iran is the one who started the war because they are the one who shot down a US Apache helicopter. So Iran knew that the negotiations are going. In fact, they were not ready to agree on the conditions presented to them by Donald Trump. That is why they shot down the US helicopter yesterday, and the war has finally started. Now, tensions have escalated in the Middle East. What do you think? What have you heard? What do you know? Let me hear from you in the comment section. And remember to like, comment, and share this video. And look out for my next update. God bless you.